Has your coworker ever done something so twisted you questioned everything you thought you knew about them? My cubicle mate Derek had been secretly drugging our entire department's coffee for 3 months to steal our ideas and sell them to competitors. But I only discovered this after finding him photographing my computer screen while I was passed out at my desk. It started with the whole team feeling unusually drowsy after lunch, productivity tanking around 2 p.m., people nodding off in meetings, and everyone joking about needing to switch coffee brands because clearly our office brew wasn't cutting it anymore. Derek was always the helpful one, bringing fresh coffee from the kitchen, offering to refill mugs during long meetings, making sure everyone stayed caffeinated, and we all thought he was just being a good teammate trying to combat our collective afternoon slump. I started noticing my handwritten notes would be in different positions when I'd wake up from these weird micro naps, my computer screen showing documents I didn't remember opening, and my password-protected files somehow accessed during times I was definitely unconscious at my desk. The breaking point came when I decided to skip coffee one day because of acid reflux and watched in horror as my entire team slowly succumbed to what looked like coordinated sedation, heads dropping onto desks one by one, while Derek walked around with his phone out, photographing screens and notebooks. I pretended to fall asleep too, and through barely open eyes watched him plug a USB drive into Sarah's computer, download her entire project folder, then move to Mark's desk and do the same thing, methodically stealing months of research and development work. My hands were shaking as I secretly recorded him on my phone, capturing him taking pictures of our whiteboard where we'd mapped out the new software architecture, then sitting at my desk trying to access my files, getting frustrated when my different password from that morning blocked him. He must have been dosing the coffee with something that knocked us out for exactly 15 to 20 minutes because people started stirring right on schedule, everyone groggy and confused, complaining about the afternoon crash getting worse, while Derek sat back at his desk looking concerned and suggesting maybe we needed better ventilation. I took my evidence to HR but needed more proof, so I bought a drug testing kit and the next day secretly collected a sample of the coffee after Derek's morning rounds, my heart pounding as I waited for the results in the bathroom. The test showed positive for Zolpidem, a prescription sleeping medication, in doses high enough to cause short-term memory loss and extreme drowsiness, but not enough to be dangerous or raise suspicions, just enough to make us vulnerable and confused. That evening I stayed late pretending to work and searched Derek's desk, finding business cards for a technical consulting company I'd never heard of, and when I googled them, it turned out to be a shell company with connections to 3 of our biggest competitors. The real shock came when I found a spreadsheet on a hidden USB drive in his drawer listing every major project our team had worked on, with dates of when he'd acquired the information and amounts ranging from $5,000 to $50,000 per project, totaling over $200,000 in stolen intellectual property. I called the police and our legal team, who set up a sting operation the next morning, replacing the coffee with decaf and having security cameras focused on Derek as he made his rounds, catching him red-handed dropping crushed pills into the pot. When they arrested him at his desk, he tried to play innocent, claiming he was just trying to help everyone sleep better because we all complained about stress, but his laptop contained gigabytes of stolen data and communications, with buyers offering our proprietary code. The investigation revealed he'd been planning this for over a year, getting hired specifically to infiltrate our department, learning everyone's habits and vulnerabilities, even dating someone from IT to learn about our security systems, all while maintaining this persona of the helpful, friendly coworker. During the trial, it came out that he'd done this at 2 other tech companies, each time with a different identity, and the prosecutors found evidence he was part of a larger corporate espionage ring, though Derek refused to name his contacts even when offered a plea deal. The company had to notify all our clients about the potential breach. We lost 3 major contracts, and half the team quit within 6 months because nobody could shake the feeling of violation, the knowledge that we'd been drugged and robbed by someone we trusted. Derek got 8 years for corporate espionage and assault with a controlled substance, but the damage was done, and even now, 2 years later, I can't drink office coffee without remembering those afternoons of lost time, and I still wonder who else might be out there planning the same thing. The worst part is last week I got a LinkedIn request from someone named Eric who looked oddly familiar, and when I dug deeper, I found a photo from Derek's trial where his associate was partially visible in the background, and the resemblance to Eric was uncanny, which means they're still out there, still hunting, and I can't prove anything yet, but I've noticed my new coworkers have been complaining about feeling tired after lunch. Full story on channel linked below.